what we can say is that Detroiters are left with a couple options. One, they can try to stick here in Detroit, get how they live, or they can try to move out. And a lot of people take the latter because they feel like the only opportunity they have to provide for their families is to get to a better neighborhood because they aren't getting the resources and the things that they need in their neighborhood inside of Detroit. And that's what a lot of my family did. My cousins moved to Oak Park. So I remember a lot of trips coming across this border right here, across 8 Mile. And it's like, my parents used to say, you know, you go across 8 Mile, you go to Ferndale, you go to Oak Park, you asking to get, you know, harassed by the police. But now, you don't even got to cross the border. You just got to drive on this border right here on 8 Mile. And your profile, racially discriminated against, pulled over and harassed because you're driving while black. And that's not a crime, but it has been criminalized. And it has led to a lot of drastic things. You think about people like Philando Castile, who have been murdered at traffic stops for what?
That's right.
What was the reason to pull this person over other than your prejudice? Other than already having this preconceived notion that this person is a bad person, and pulling that person over to further pry and probe into that is your justification for your thoughts. And that's the only thing that I've summed it down, because I've been pulled over many a times. Many a times on 8 Mile, many a times right on Ferndale, Oak Park, on this little stretch, many a times in Dearborn, just areas where I know that the only reason I'm being pulled over is because of the color of my skin. I didn't put it in my song. If you got time, check out Fit Up by J Bass. But one of the lines says, getting pulled over, I just pray to God it ain't a racist cop. I wasn't even driving, and that's a real thing that happened. I was pulled over, and I wasn't driving. There was a white lady actually driving, one of my friends. And I was pulled over in the passenger seat, and they came to the passenger seat and asked me all of these questions, pulled me out the car, illegally searched me, and eventually let me get back in the car. The problem was that I didn't want to give them my name. And I just want to say to all black Detroiters out there who are harassed by unjust traffic stops, especially if you are the passenger, you do not have to communicate with the police. You don't have to give them information. You are a passenger. The laws do not require you to have to give up any information if you are not in the wrong.